Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm very excited because the Kenma one will be finished today, and I'm getting this one out today. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, you guys, I'm very proud that I'm keeping up with my schedule. I'm very proud of myself. But anyways, hello, if you're new. Hi Valery, this is yours, a Kenma X Yamaguchi, I believe. I decided to call it the photographs, and you'll see in a minute why. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the video. You had been walking around a main park in your area when you spotted a boy with freckles and forest brown hair. He was walking with a taller blonde boy with glasses. You didn't know what was up with yourself, but it definitely was not what you were used to. You decided to sit at a nearby bench and admire the boy. They sat as well. Taking your camera that was hanging around your neck into your hands, you thought to snap some pictures of the boy. He was just so inspirational. Originally, you had come to the park in search of a new muse, as your bedroom walls were not cutting it anymore. You snapped some photos, then skimmed through them, making sure to keep only the ones you liked the best. The boy may have been playing to anyone in particular, but to you, a hopeful one-day photographer, something about him made you want more and more pictures of him. You wanted to capsize his calm and gentle smile. You wanted to frame it for memories so you could one day look back and say, "Oh, him? Yeah, he was what got me through the most boring years of my life, and I never even knew his name." Yeah, that would be great. You were lost in your thoughts when you heard a voice call from behind. "Valery? Valery, is that you?" You turned your head to find your ex. Oh no. Red flags immediately went up as you saw your psycho of an ex walking towards you, getting closer and closer as your heartbeat sped up faster and faster. You were very happy to see a boy from your school step in front of you. Though you never really talked, you knew who he was because of some of the classes you had with him. Kenma, you hadn't seen the boy with pudding-like hair in a while since Thanksgiving break had occurred. "Hey, sorry Valery, I didn't mean to be late. You know how Kuru is practice and, well..." He rubbed the back of his neck and smiled with his eyes closed. You sucked up your nervousness and responded, "Oh, you don't need to worry about that," you said, smiling back. He motioned for you to walk in a different direction your ex was coming from, and you complied without hesitation. As you two got further and further away from your ex, you finally let out a breath you had no idea you were holding in. Though you were not surprised by it, you turned to face Kenma, who was now sitting at another bench you had stumbled upon. You couldn't help but notice you were even closer to the boy you were taking photos of. You glanced at him and were surprised to find him staring back. You looked away in a panic, and Kenma noticed. "Hey, are you alright?" You nodded your head yes and asked why he stepped in. Of course you appreciated it very much and said you'd treat him to something. He said it was fine though, and that he had heard about what happened between you and your ex. "I hope you don't mind me asking, but..." He trailed off, then looked back up at you as he had looked away before. "Is it true that he almost..." Without letting him finish, you answered, not wanting to hear what your ex had almost did to someone for only looking at you. "Yes, he should be in jail. I don't understand why they let him walk. It makes me so mad," and you stopped when you caught the eyes of the freckled boy once again. He smiled, but then quickly turned his head back to his friend. You were now astonished at both Kenma and the boy with the freckles. Kenma was staring at the ground when you looked back to face him. You noticed how angelic his hair fell. You turned to compare the two when you decided once again to snap a photo, this time of the boy sitting next to you. You snapped the picture, then compared it to the boy. How are they both so perfect? You thought. Then you stood, grabbing Kenma's arm and dragging him towards the table where the boy with the freckles and the tall blonde sat. Kenma was already astonished by you taking his picture. He had heard the sound of the click, then saw you eyeing your camera carefully. You approached the table without taking your eyes off the boy and his friend and said, "Please, let me take a photo of you and Kenma." You bowed your head pleading, hoping for a quick response. All three boys turned their attention to you, though Kenma and Yamaguchi already had their eyes on you. Yamaguchi blushed and pointed to himself. "Me? Yes, please." Your response was swift, and you wasted no time looking up and turning towards Kenma. You placed him in front of you next to Yamaguchi and said, "You both have very angelic features. I took photos of you both without your knowledge, and for that I'm very sorry, but something about you two just makes me very giddy inside, so please allow me to take at least one picture of the both of you together." Kenma's expression did not change. though he had a slight blush peeking through. Tadashi was a chili pepper. No, this boy was on fire. He looked as though he could burn the oceans with his stare. His friend answered for them both, which you didn't care, as long as you got an answer. Yeah, sure, he'll do it. Tadashi jerked his head towards Tsukishima. What? Why not? Give the girl what she wants, he said, facing forward and running a hand through his hair. Thank you very much, you said, bowing once more. You dropped your camera to your chest and let your arms tug the two boys. Yamaguchi jumped up at your pole and Kenma fell forward. You placed them by a tree and pushed them into the right poses. You squealed at how cute they were, the whole time making them blush like hot messes. Oh my god, you guys are so cute. You say that like we're a couple, Kenma sneered. Wouldn't put it past Yamaguchi, Suki yelled from the back, enjoying his friend's embarrassment. With how late it had gotten, you pushed yourself in the middle and took one more photo. I'll remember this forever, you said, jumping up, your tiny body lingering in the air for a split second. Here's my number. We'll definitely be in contact, you said, handing the two boys 2 different pieces of paper. By the way, I'm Valery, and you are? You looked at Yams. Oh, my name's Yamaguchi Tadashi. You looked at Kenma, waiting for a response from him. I'm Kenma, Kazuma. And I love this show, Suki yelled while laughing his ass off. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry for the background noises. I had to reshoot because I accidentally deleted the audio, but yeah. Goodbye, my loves.
You say you love me, then you don't. You keep me running and running around.